Oh god, that's the wrong overlay. There we go. Hey everybody, welcome back to One Shots, part 3 of episode 10, where we have just narrowly escaped the worst moment of Dungeons & Dragons of our lives. Okay, Lamia runs back to, what is it, Felix's house? And I think everyone goes back there, right?
I was there to begin with.
Right.
No, I'm still at the bar.
You're still at the bar? Alright, what are you doing at the
Yeah.
bar?
Alright, so once it gets dark enough so that from the alleyway nobody would be able to really see, I'm going to try and make a acrobatics check up into a window.
From
Or
the alleyway
athletics.
again?
Yeah, no, that was somebody else that tried that. and
That was
failed.
me, and at a different bar.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, which bar are you at then?
I'm at the gnome bar.
Okay, you're at the gnome bar. Sorry.
Yeah.
You're gonna try and climb into a second story window?
Yes, I am.
Alright, give me an athletics check. DC 25.
Oh,
I'm
28.
going to get that fucking window.
Jesus.
Do it. Alright, you hop it, you manage to scramble up the wall. It's not very... you get up there. It's not super graceful. It's kind of loud.
Yeah.
There's lots of like kicking and scraping, but you get up to the window, holding onto the ledge, kind of keeping yourself propped, and you're trying to open it, and you realize that the window, which is, the
Shutters?
the window, yeah, the shutters. That's exactly the word I'm looking for. Thank you. The shutters are locked from the inside. It's probably just like a small little latch, but it's locked.
Okay. So I'm just dangling by like my hand, like I'm just holding onto the ledge underneath of it,
Yeah,
right?
you got like one hand on the ledge, your feet are braced against the wall somewhere, and you're kind of trying to fumble with one hand. You got some weird footing and stuff.
Okay. So I can kind of. So there's like a crack between the shutters, right?
Yeah.
All right. So with my free hand, I'm going to take out my dagger, and I'm going to wedge it between there and like try and hit up the latch that's there.
Okay. Give me a dex check.
Okay.
Just a 20.
Just 20.
That's all you need.
Okay.
26. Yep, no problem. You managed to flip open the latch and push pull the shutters out.
All right. So I climb in, and what do I see?
An empty bedroom.
Awesome. All right. So
What are you
I'm
looking
going-
for here?
Yeah,
I'm a freaking thief.
indeed you are.
All right, so just like Abigail, I'm going to move silently and go to the door. Make sure.
What's
Listen
your
at
move
the door.
silently check?
Oh fuck.
Just looking at me, watch.
Move silently is a 6.
Okay. You move silently to the doorway.
All right, is the door locked?
From the outside?
Not
it's
from the-
fine.
All right. So I open it up
hmm
and I go across the hall and try and pick the lock on the other side.
Do you have lockpicking?
I have 1.
You have one.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go around the place trying to pick all the locks.
You have one, and you have no lockpicking tools. Awesome.
Did they steal them all off me when?
You never
You'll-
had any to begin with. Your lockpicking, you have
Oh.
one for lockpicking. It's not your specialty. You understand the concepts, but you don't carry the tools.
Okay. So I'm gonna take out my dagger and just try and like.
Stab the lock? What are you doing?
No, I'm gonna just try and wedge the door open.
Oh, you're gonna.
You're
try
gonna
to
backstab
it.
the door.
I don't know what you mean by wedge the door open with
I mean, like,
the dagger.
yeah, like just
Try to
get
do
it.
like that credit card thing.
yeah.
It's not a normal door.
I don't think that's how it works.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
it's,
is it like a deadbolt lock or like what kind of lock is it?
it's a key
You
lock,
just-
but this is a. How do I say? These are not the doors are different back then. It's basically just a door that opens. There's none of that little spring thing that holds it in place, and then to keep it shut, you lock it. If it's unshut, you could just like push it or pull it open without having to turn any handles or anything.
Okay. Well, this kind of sucks.
You should have
Okay.
told that
Believe
first
me,
door
there
was
are
locked
worse
and see
things
how
that
long
can
it took
happen.
them to figure out that it locks and unlocks from the inside.
So all the doors are locked.
This one is locked.
All right, I'm just gonna kind of quietly go around the place, seeing if all of them are locked. If
No. 3 of them are locked. The remaining 5 are unlocked. The unlocked ones are all empty. God knows
'Cause there's
what's behind
nobody
the
in
locked
them.
ones.
Okay.
You should totally go outside and try to climb in one of the locked windows.
2
Yeah.
of them are street facing. 1 of them is alley facing.
All right, I'm gonna go into the alley facing one. I'll make that
So you
roll.
climb back down out the window,
Yep.
move
And-
over a few feet, and try and
Oh my
climb back up.
God.
Yep.
All right, give me your
Exactly
DC
what I do.
25 athletics.
No.
Nope.
I
You
hit
Wouldn't
just
it have been
scramble-
easier just to
you
like?
drop to the ground below, with some.
Well, I mean, I'm already
ruckus.
up there, right? I'm already up there, so wouldn't I just be kind of going across?
There's no ledge to walk on, though. It's like
Okay.
they're, 5 or 6 feet apart with nothing in between to really grasp.
Awesome.
If you can do it in Assassin's Creed, you can totally do it here.
Yeah. Come on, Neil.
No, you fail. You rolled a 5.
Okay,
Your
I go
fault.
back home.
All right, you go back home. All right, everyone's back at Felix King's house eventually.
I think it's the next morning, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Sure.
Unless there's anything you guys want to do tonight.
No.
Okay. Where do you guys do with the orb?
Left it probably just like in a closet or under. Yeah. No. Because again, it was in the room, so we probably left it in my house somewhere. And
Yeah, but I'm asking
Okay.
in what room of the house, and is anyone in that room? But give me this logistics of the orb.
well, as I don't really know the layout of my house, I'm assuming I probably have, being a thief, I have some kind of like floorboard thing that can lift up and hide some stuff in there.
Yeah.
In there.
Okay. And what room is that?
It's in my bedroom.
Okay. Does everyone crash there, or do you guys all go to your separate homes?
Screw that. I went home.
Crashing there.
Yeah. Yeah, I went to my house.
Okay. So everyone went to their house except for John Locke?
No, I went home.
Jade.
Jade. Okay, sorry.
Jade stayed in the night.
Jade stayed the night. Sweet.
Ow, chicka wow wow.
Nope, not
Felix,
this again.
what's your
Nope.
perception?
Mine, 7.
7. Okay. And
Yeah.
Jade, what's your perception?
It is a 12.
Okay. Jade, you are awoken in the night by a bright light coming from Felix's bedroom.
I go to wake him up.
Okay. You open the door. You see a bright light shining out through the floorboards near his bed. And I guess you wake him up. Felix, you are awake.
What the fuck?
Felix, the orb is glowing.
Shit.
A lot.
What time of day is it now?
It's like midnight. It's dark out.
Okay. I say we just take it out and see if maybe it's just like if it's being confined is what makes it go all bright and crap.
You take
Again,
it out,
just like-
and it continues to glow. Its warmth and brightness are steadily increasing. And now that it's actually all the way out, you notice that there is now a faint red tint to the orb. Before it was just like clear glass, now it's slightly reddish. Maybe you would call it pink. Maybe.
I've never seen a wizard orb do this before.
Nor have I. Well. Yeah, I don't really know what to do with it. I'll ask you, like, do you have any ideas?
Should we just really try to just take it out of the city right now? I mean,
It's midnight. That would be so
yes,
obvious.
but I saw the light through your room.
I know. But at least that can almost be given off as like a whole shit ton of candles in my room at night. I just say we leave it in there until the morning, try and figure it out, because there's nothing we can really do now.
Okay.
Besides, like, try and break it, and I don't want to do that. So yeah, Neil, I'll put it back in its box, put it underneath, put my bed over the top of it, like move it over the top of that as well. Anything I can do to try and cover up the light a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'll try and go back to bed.
I'm going to light some candles around the house.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Okay.
Okay. So after that, we'll go back to bed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Next morning comes about, and by
Okay,
morning,
is
the
it-
light is out.
It's out?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. I take it out, just to check on it, make sure it's there. I'm assuming yes.
Yes.
Okay. And then I'll wait for everyone to show up and say we should go soon. It went crazy at night again.
How does one get on the walls?
In the
This,
barracks.
You be quiet, you.
Guard towers.
So you can't just like saunter on over and walk on the walls.
Probably not.
Sorry, was that addressed to me?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Could you repeat the question? I thought you were recapping something.
Nothing to recap. Nothing happened. How does one get onto the walls?
The walls of the city.
Yes.
There's staircases built into the walls occasionally, and there are turrets every so often, which have staircases inside.
Okay, and can anyone just walk up? Or are only guards allowed on?
Anyone is allowed up there. Usually, if the guards see you up there, they'll shoo you off. But there's no real problem with that.
What do you want to like go up there and throw it down to somebody on the other side?
Well, I'm trying to figure out which direction the sea is in.
You gonna throw it in the sea?
South?
The river?
No, I was thinking that we could stick it in a barrel, throw it in the river, and someone can pick it up outside the
River's
city.
to the east.
Yeah, I know, but it's either flowing north or south, and I'm trying to figure that out now.
Neil,
Can't
which
we
way
just
does the
look at the-
river flow?
It looks like it
River
flows south.
South, I believe, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken.
Yeah, because its origin is to the north.
Yeah. Flows south.
So do you want to try that, or like again? It's not bright right now. I say we just try and book it now. If it starts getting bright, that's our backup plan.
Yeah. Just try and make it out of here.
Let's just do yellow strats.
Yeah. At this point. So we'll just try and go. If it starts getting bright, our backup plan will be going to the river and trying to basically sail it out of the city.
Okay.
All right, so we're stealing the cart and everything.
Yeah, let's do the card. If it goes badly, well,
Yeah.
we have a card.
We can sell it and we'll have at least a little bit of money.
Let's try and get a cart with a horse or horse drawn.
No, I think just like a hand cart, I think
If we
stealing
get
a
a
horse.
horse drawn, we can run faster.
Yeah, but stealing a horse is going to cause a lot more problems, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Horse thieves are worse crime. Just grab a cart and go.
Okay.
Neil, where can
So-
we steal a cart?
It's just what I was going to ask you. Where would you steal a cart from?
The
First
market.
place I see a cart.
All right, first place you see a cart, it is filled with fruit, and it is selling the fruit in the streets.
Is it? I suppose this is pretty populated, huh?
Yes, it's like a fruit vendor.
I would like to go somewhere a little less populated.
Okay. So you start looking around the city for an unguarded cart with not many
Totally
people
should have
about.
done this last night.
Eventually, you come across a cart with some hay stacked in it, parked out in front of a tavern near one of the city squares.
Perfect.
There are a couple of people about, but not a ton.
Does it look like the owner is about?
Hard to tell. Because it's, parked at a tavern, so it's hard to see who would own that cart. There's no one doing anything with it or nearby it, but there's people around. Like, no one's next to it exactly, but it's kind of like a big city square area. There's people chilling and discussing things or doing whatever.
Okay, I want to look for like 5 minutes and see if I can discern who owns the cart.
Where's the rest of the party, by the way?
I think
I'm
I think you're
at-
kind of
at
old.
Felix is watching the orb.
After 5 minutes, you cannot determine who owns the cart. It doesn't seem to be owned by anyone here.
I'm just gonna walk up to it and start like conspicuously examining the cart and see if that draws any attention.
Nope.
I'm just gonna pick it up and walk away.
Okay. Pick it up and you start pulling away. And
Yep.
where do you go?
Back to Felix's.
Okay. You get back to Felix's house with the cart.
That
All
was
right,
easy.
Neil. Yeah, I'm where he stole the cart. I wait there for another 5 minutes, see if anybody comes out, and if they do, I point them in the opposite direction of where Felix's house is.
No one else comes out.
Awesome. I go back to Felix's house.
Cool.
Okay.
You all meet back at Felix's.
Yep. Is the orb still in the same condition? It's not really shining yet.
It's glowing softly now.
Softly. Okay. It says, YOLO, let's go for it.
Do you have like a box or anything you can stick it in? I mean, I want to
Yeah, it's in a
like
box.
wrap this up as much as possible and then bury it in the hay.
Yep. We're doing just that.
Okay.
So
cool.
it's wrapped up, then in the box. That box is wrapped up, and then shoved in a barrel of hay.
A barrel of hay?
Yeah.
Not a barrel. Wheelbarrow.
Hay bales.
What's it called?
Bales.
Yes,
just
that.
in the
Okay.
yeah. Does it matter who does this? Like, does smuggling factor into like how well it's hidden? Neil,
What do you mean?
like, if does a hire, like, if we want to hide this in the cart, well, does having like a bigger smuggle item check help with that or anything like
yeah,
that?
I mean, the higher smuggle check item, the easier it is to hide something.
I mean, if we're all working together, does it matter? Like, if we say, Jade
We
does
just
it
take
or whatever?
We just take the smuggle item check of the highest person.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
we're all smuggling.
I think then we set out the same as before, except this time you guys are taking the cart instead of carrying it.
Who's pulling the cart?
Is it a one person, like, only one person
Yeah, it's just
can
like
get
a-
in there?
Pull it with
I'll
you.
pull it.
Okay.
Which exit are we taking?
So,
South.
Barracks were where?
There are a couple of barracks
There's-
stationed around the city.
Yeah.
Which barracks did Lamia go to, though?
She was by the eastern barracks.
All right, let's go. South.
Okay, so you all...
Do we want to cause a distraction by chance?
What kind of distraction do you have in mind?
How about two people go in front? If something goes bad behind that they see, then cause a distraction.
Who's the fastest? Like, if, for example, we wanted to cause a distraction, could somebody steal something and attempt to run away from the guards? Like just like rob somebody's purse and take off?
Aren't there?
I mean, that's a question for your team. Oh no. Oh god, Skype crashed. Skype crashed, guys. Skype crashed. Hold on. That was... God, today's been fraught with all sorts of problems. Hello?
I'm back. Just
Okay.
give me 1 second.
Yeah. Skype crashed for me.
Okay. Yeah, you can vacuum in here. Skype actually just crashed. Yeah, I'll get back, man. Okay. Yeah, no, thank you.
Alright, is anyone else back?
Alright. One of the cleaning guys wanted to come in here and clean.
Okay. Are we all here? Are we all here? We're almost all here.
Speaking on top. Curious.
There we
Yeah.
go. Well, wait, still waiting on... Oh god,
There you
everyone's
go.
in different places now. Oh, Jesus.
Mess with the overlay.
Oh, why would you do this to me,
Fucked it
Skype?
all up.
Oh, Skype, there's not even a way for me to drag and drop people into other places. Oh, this is the worst overlay in the world.
Alright, so I'm Jade Catspaw, guys.
Hey, I'm still
Switch! Switch.
Perfect.
Who am I now? I am... Let me... Oh, fuck. I'm on mute.
Okay, Takai, you were playing
Felix.
Felix. Okay.
I'm Jade.
And Todd, you were George?
I was- Yes, I was.
Okay, and Beowulf, you were Jade. Mark, you were Lamy? No, you were John Locke.
Yeah, I'm in the right spot.
Okay,
Like a boss.
Nice work.
okay. Good, now we gotta do the other overlay, which is equally messed up.
Hey, don't be moving me.
Felix.
Skype is the best ever.
Oh, it's such a good program.
10 out of 10.
Go here, I think.
Mhm.
You go here, I think. And whoops, no, you should be there.
That's George.
Yeah. Here we go. There you go. I think everyone's in the right spot this time. Shit. Yeah. Okay, we're good. We're good.
Woo! Back.
And Mafia.
So,
Cool beans.
what were we doing again? What was the question when everything crashed?
We'll have. We were talking about the
A distraction.
card
Distraction.
distraction.
Like if we could just do like a cut purse maneuver and just like grab somebody's purse and book it. How successful do we think that would be?
How
Like-
about a simple drunk and disorderly?
All right. I guess that doesn't sound nearly as fun or profitable.
Sounds much less dangerous.
Okay.
I've had enough guards.
guards.
Okay.
Hey,
So,
you learn anything last night?
No, unfortunately not.
Okay.
Don't join a poker game when you don't have any money.
Safe bet. Okay. So we're good to go?
okay, good to go. I mean, that's up to you.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
have. Who's pulling the cart?
Felix.
Alright.
Who wants to be in front and who wants to cause distraction and all that stuff.
Do we
I think
someone who
Lemia
wants
should
to
be the
in front?
distraction.
Yeah.
A drunk and disorderly? Me?
Yep.
Mhm.
Sounds about right.
Oh, come on, Felix. We all know that you look about as trustworthy as... Well, let's just put it this way. I wouldn't trust you more than farther than I could throw you. I think that you look the part.
That's not very far.
But again,
That's
13 charisma versus 4.
very convincing. You're a great actor.
Either way, I'm pulling the cart. I'm just gonna start pulling it forward. So you guys figure it out.
I'll be by the orb.
Okay.
I'm gonna scout ahead.
Okay.
I'll be in the rear again, kind of like how we were before.
Well, then who's going up front?
You are.
With
What was the question?
John? Johnny?
I'm already scouting ahead, man. What are you waiting for?
I'm going to need you to hit me.
Right. We're not even at the gate yet.
Not now, you idiot.
He's just like punches.
I would have just rolled the hit.
All right. Sounds good.
Just try to pull that punch a little bit.
Don't pull the punch. Okay, so everyone goes to the gate then?
I
Yeah,
make
same-
sure that I'm not walking with John.
Right. So it's pretty much the same setup the first time we went to the north gate, like 100 yards ahead and behind, and then the two scouts in front are like 20, 30 yards apart.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not even on the main thoroughfare. I'm trying to take side, like, down the alleyways.
Okay. It takes you a little longer, but you get there. Eventually you all arrive at the gate as planned.
What does the gate
And-
look like?
It's a wall with a hole in it with doors. There's
What's the
I figured,
guard
I meant
situation?
Guard.
Yeah.
There are 8 guards here. And I'm sorry, there are 5 guards here.
I was
You
gonna
have
say
a-
so much for lightly guarded.
You know, all the entrances are guarded. You've got the officer, 1 bowman on top, and 3 people helping the officer with his stuff.
Okay. Is there? I'm gonna look back and see if there's any problems with the cart.
Okay. The cart is being pulled by who again?
Felix.
Felix is pulling the cart.
Mhm.
And who's standing next with Felix?
Jade.
Felix and Jade, okay. And then that would leave
George in the back.
George in the back. Okay.
This is out of game. You guys did put the orb, which is in a box, in the hay. We're not just pulling a cart with nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in the
Yes, we
hay.
did.
Good.
We did.
All right, as you were.
What do you guys do?
Yep. So I'm just casually pulling it while just making small. Jade, are you right next to me then?
Yeah.
So I'm just casually making small talk with her, like Jade, as we pull the cart through the gate.
Okay. You start to pull the cart through the gate. At what time do you punch her?
Wait,
I
so
waved.
were there any problems with the cart? Like it wasn't glowing or anything?
It's hard to tell. It's kind of bright out right now. You don't see any particularly glowing anything out of it.
But they don't look like they're having any problems.
Not yet.
Okay, I'm gonna wait until they get closer then.
Okay, they are 50 feet
I'm gonna-
from the gate.
Okay, I'm gonna. What are the guards doing at the gate? Are
They are
checking
checking
anyone,
people
or are they
who are coming in. There's only like 1 person there, and so they're kind of just idly sitting about, doing nothing.
Man, I really, really, really want to punch Lamia, but I think we're fine, and I don't think we need a distraction.
Didn't you learn anything from last night's game of Mafia? Just go with the gut. Go with,
Go with the
go with your
gut.
instincts.
Just fucking kill them all, right, Neil?
Kill them all. It's no longer about winning or losing.
Felt sniping people in the face.
Oh, you deserve that. I'm sorry, we're getting off topic. We're getting off topic.
Well,
Sorry.
I try to catch John's attention. I'm in the alleyway.
All right, I'll go over and see what she wants.
Okay, how close is the cart to the?
At this point, they just keep going, so it's 10 feet from the gate by the time you get over there.
Yeah.
I just ask yes or no.
Oh. I reply by screaming bloody murder.
I punch her as hard as I can.
Roll to
They're in the
hit.
alleyway. They don't see this.
Roll to hit. Let me see the numbers.
What's my melee modifier?
It should be on your character sheet below your HP. To
HP?
your right of your HP. It should be melee adjust.
Okay, 4.
Okay.
Oh, that's not very good.
You throw this punch as hard as possible, and she screams and leans back, and you just woof right past her.
I'm gonna continue screaming about ruffians and.
So much disappointment.
People start looking. Guards push past the cart and run over here.
I'm taking off.
You take off.
Oh yeah.
All right. They got their spears out.
You
They come around the
coward,
corner.
I follow him.
I'm not running from you. I'm running from the guards.
They come around
Yeah.
the corner. They see the two of you running, and the two guards start running after you.
We got a head start though. Oh.
What are your movement speeds? It's right next to your athletics.
I'm
That's pretty
6.
good.
6 and
Next to athletics, 6.
okay. And
We're
let's
also
roll the guards.
Oh, how many guards are chasing us?
2.
We can totally take them.
So you guys all are at the same movement speed. They have chainmail. So what's their strike? Sorry. Alright, so they're not encumbered by their weight. So the guards are chasing you, and you're running. Guys with the cart, what are you doing?
We're looking back
Going
like
on through
what is
normally.
going on, and then continuing on.
Alright, you
Yep.
walk through the gate, no problem.
Sweet.
We did
We
that.
just continue on.
As
Yep.
thieves, would we have a safe house or someplace we
Just
can
keep-
like?
Nope,
You know.
we just keep going. We keep going.
You're going to the north gate
Wait.
now.
yeah, we circle around to the north.
How
we're
tightly
g-
do you circle? Like right on the other
We're
side of
gonna
the
go
wall?
out a couple miles.
Couple miles.
Yeah.
Alright, then you have to pull the cart through the wilderness because there's no road that circles around. The road just goes through town.
Why do we need the cart once?
We're gonna go out a couple miles. We're gonna ditch the cart and then we're gonna circle around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys do that, or you're doing that now. Let's say.
Yeah.
Back in the city, the officers of the law are chasing the other folk.
Linnea and John.
We need opposed athletics checks.
This is going to suck.
How far behind us are they?
They were only like 40 feet behind. No, I would say they were probably 50 feet behind you when you
Okay.
start taking off. So here's what we're going to do. We all roll athletics checks. Whoever, the highest one is pulling away the furthest, the lowest one's slowing down the most. So
Okay.
give me your athletics check.
Ugh.
17
You
versus.
guys all suck.
Well, and also
Oh yeah.
20.
Oh.
Okay. Lamia, you're starting to. They're starting to catch up to you, while John is starting to pull ahead a little bit. Another one.
Another one, eh?
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of these because you guys are chased. Sue, maybe not after all.
Uh oh. Ominous.
Lamia. Okay.
Oh.
Bam.
Jesus.
Yeah. Lamia gets like, takes a glance back, sees the guards are closing with their fucking bolts ahead. Meanwhile, John
Can I turn down an alley?
something. You probably
yeah.
turn down an alley. John kind of like, I don't want to say
So that we're not running
stumbles,
the
but you slip on something, or your movement's delayed. You have to hop over something. The guards who rolled incredibly well basically catch up to you, and they're yelling, "Stop! Stop!" Or we'll.
Are they on me
Stop.
right now?
They're literally like 20 feet behind you.
Do I see any open windows?
No.
Benny Hillett.
I totally wanted to dive through an open window.
You can dive through a closed window too.
Oh,
Do I
God.
see? No, that sounds like a bad idea. What
do you
do I
do?
see?
Do you keep
Do I
running?
see? Do I see any um avenues of escape, like something I could climb quickly, or um anything of that nature?
Something you could climb quickly? Mm, no.
Okay. Can you describe like the scene ahead of me right now?
The alleyway that you're in is about to open up into the main street.
Okay.
Or
Is there
a
a lot
main
of people
street.
there?
Yeah, there are people. I wouldn't say a lot, but there are people.
Okay. Are there any like food carts or anything like that?
No, not from what you can see.
So it's just like kind of a bigger street with few people.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. I need you to roll an opposed athletics checks again. Oh dear God.
Oh, not 20.
Yeah.
Not 20.
Sure.
Okay. One of the guards slips on something in the street,
Big
falls flat on
God.
his face. The other one, hindered by him, kind of gets tucked behind him, and you pull out into a corner, go around, pull out into the main street around the corner and get lost in the crowd. The guards eventually come out and start yelling and shouting, but you're long gone by then.
Sweet.
Cool. What do you two do now? Well, individually, what are you guys doing?
I make my
I
way
make for the
towards.
north gate.
Yeah, me too. North gate.
Okay.
Just saying, had I been caught, I would have sold you out in a second.
If you hadn't sprinted ahead so far, I was gonna trip you.
I love to see a
Well-
party that works well together.
Seriously.
Glad that
Just
didn't
for-
come to that.
I'm glad the three of us just got out of town fine though.
Yeah, this is the whole thing about me asking like who has the best athletics. That's what that was for. That exact situation.
It wouldn't have been me. Worse.
Mine's
Alright.
decent.
So, what do you guys do now?
We're sauntering. Well, I'm sauntering on over to the north gate.
Okay.
All casual like.
Yeah, I just want to go
As
through the
much-
north gate and then see, because we should be able to make better time going through town than they do skirting through the wilderness, right?
Much better time.
Okay, so yeah, I guess I'll just go through the north gate and then head, a reasonable distance out of town and then try to start like making my way west, because I'm assuming they would be circling clockwise. Otherwise, it's a river.
Right.
So I'm heading over to the north gate with as much poise and grace that 4 charisma allows for, and then I'm just gonna camp by the north gate for 20 minutes, half an hour, see if John shows up.
Okay. Eventually, John shows up and you guys meet up there.
Then I don't say anything and I just walk out with him.
Just give a nod.
Give
Okay.
you-
You guys
you a
leave
look.
with no problems whatsoever. Everything goes according to plan.
Good. Now we just have to meet with those idiots.
Yeah. So, you guys went the other way with the cart. You said you abandoned the cart at like 2 miles out of town,
Yeah.
Yep.
and then pick the stuff up in a bag and continue about the long way.
I worked hard for that cart, jerks.
You're not here.
Yep.
So you guys just ditch the cart, carry the bag, go walk around the city at a distance.
Mm-hmm.
For the record, Jade is holding the bag.
Jade is holding the bag.
Yep.
Good to know. So, everyone meets up in Deegan that evening.
Sweet. To the map.
Yeah.
Okay, you're all there.
We're going to Zagora, right? That's where the fence is.
Correct.
Yep.
Okay. Well, now that we're out of town, are we still agreed that's where we want to go?
And that's
Yeah.
where the only known fence for this is that we
Okay.
know of, since we're really bad thieves.
We are really bad thieves.
Yeah, but this is one
Is
for
there
your orb.
anything? Is there anything of note in town?
In Deegan?
Yeah.
Deegan's a tiny shithole of a town. The town
Sure.
is a generous word. Village is more appropriate.
Does it
Okay.
even have walls?
No, definitely no walls.
Is there anything? Like, what time of day is it?
Evening?
Okay, so we should probably
No,
spend the night at least.
Evening. Not quite there.
Pre-evening.
How's the orb?
The orb it's been alternately glowing and not glowing, and you've been with it enough now that you can actually notice that it's pulsing. It seems to be a regular glowing, not glowing schedule. As it glows, grows warm, and then as it cools, or as it dims, it cools.
So do we have the timing down for the pulse?
Yeah, it's about every couple hours it pulses.
Okay.
Okay. That's a weird
How
orb.
long is a pulse?
About an hour long, and then an hour cooldown, and then another hour up.
Oh.
So it's actually like a very regular.
How is the box and whatever we've got it in doing at concealing it?
Not a great job. The box is not, airtight, much less light tight. So a lot of light does spill out.
Okay. Any of you guys have anything you
we're
want to do in
just-
Deegan?
No.
Post up at the tavern.
Yeah.
I think we should.
Wait, do we even have enough money to go to the tavern?
You guys are all kind of broke.
Who do we want? Anybody
Just
want to
kind
rob
of.
somebody? Do
Oh,
we
yeah, that-
have? Let's see.
Sure. I'll try and pickpocket a random person on the street.
Man, I'm far away from him.
Yeah, I am nowhere near this guy as he tries it.
I'm gonna keep an eye on him, but from like 50 feet away.
Her?
I mean,
Well,
like
not that
It's
far away.
like an
Yeah.
alley.
Well, do you have the orb on you right now as you try and pickpocket them, Jade?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Don't worry.
I want to be like across the street from this alley.
I'm sure 20s will be rolled all around
Everything
oh yes,
was
of course.
perfect.
Of course
by
it
the
will.
guards.
Yeah.
There are guards?
What? No, I didn't say there were guards. What are you talking about?
What guards?
What? There's no guards. You don't see any guards.
I'd like
had
to roll a
enough
perception check.
There's no guards.
I hear guards.
There's no guards. So,
Uh,
Jade, the orb is in one of its off moments, and you kind of wander up to someone that looks like they might have some money, maybe, and you try to pick their pockets. Give me a pickpockets check.
finally, I get to make a roll.
D20 plus 9.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Yes, it had to happen.
Beautiful.
I'd like to know. I'd like to know that the
Oh,
nat
God.
1 is right beneath the nat 20.
God,
Also a 19
you
right
always
there.
want these things to happen. They never do, but you always want them to happen.
See, I
Um,
think this is why you run. You run one shots just so you can have these events happen as much as possible.
Yeah. So you walk up to the person, and what you're trying to do is kind of like a, oops, I bumped into you. Oh, I'm so sorry, but like in the process, cut their purse off or whatever. And you have your knife out while you do it, and you bump into them, and go, oops, but instead of cutting through the purse, you actually like stab into them a little bit. Not like enough to actually hurt them, but you do like slice, and the person screams, goes, thief! Ow! He stabbed me! And everyone looks and stares directly at you, and some, fairly strong men start walking over. Because the person you were robbing was a woman.
I'm gonna start running.
Okay, they immediately chase you.
I'm gonna chase.
I thought you said you were nowhere nearby.
No, that was somebody else. I said I was across the street.
Okay, sorry.
I'm gonna chase like as if I'm chasing him, like to stop a thief.
Okay. Let's get some athletics for these people. Oh god, that does not bode well for you. Oh god. Oh my god.
I can handle it.
No, your movement speed is only 6. They rolled a 16 on their athletics.
Oh god.
So you start running. This big, strong guy chases after you, catches you no problem, jumps to tackle you. Oh, Jesus. Slams you into the ground,
Oh,
face
dear.
first. Well, I guess you guys should make an opposed strength check. Give me an opposed strength check, yours versus his.
I'm gonna lose this.
And the orb shatters.
Sure.
Oh, please. Please.
Yeah.
After all
Oh
this.
man.
Roll that strength.
Roll that
No,
green.
no.
Not very good.
You get tackled to the ground by this person who proceeds to grab, first off, the bag off of your back, because this is pretty much the only thing you have to carry. Well, what else are you carrying, Jade? What do you have on you? You have a blowgun, a dagger, 3 daggers, some darts, clothes, candle, tranquilizer potion. Alright, so you've got like a small backpack with you. No. Yeah. So the candles are like in your pockets. You've got like this blowgun that's kind of strapped to your side, and another bag full of darts, and another bag full of like the poison. So they're all kind of like different bags to your belt. But you have the sack over your back with the orb in it. So you like throws you to the ground, immediately like puts a hand on the hand that has the knife in it, or that had the knife in it. No, that does have the knife in it, and like grabs the sack, starts to pull the sack off of you, and the other people are coming over at this point.
How many people do we
including
have here?
John Locke. 3 randoms, Jade and John.
Are the randoms armed?
No. Well, this guy is trying to wrestle the knife out of Jade's hand.
How
How far?
far away are you from witnesses?
Like everyone is staring.
So everybody can see us?
Yeah, there's like 20 people about that have witnessed this altercation.
You didn't run very well, man.
They rolled
They
high
ran
on their
very well.
athletics.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna stab the dude that's on top of him.
You just run up and stab him in the back.
Oh yeah.
Oh, God.
Okay, you definitely get surprised on that. Roll to hit plus 4 bonus for a surprise. So it'd be 4 plus 4. It'd be plus 8 to hit.
That's 8, right? Yeah.
Welcome to the Village Murdering One-Shots episode.
18 is a hit. It is not a crit, but you still do extra damage. I think you are at this point are just doing double damage on back attack.
Okay.
So
D6, so D12 or no?
you
2D6?
stab him with a short sword.
Yes.
All right, you stab him with a short sword. 2d6.
Uh,
4.
Well,
All right, you stab him, and he screams in pain. And the people that are also coming up look to you, and we should roll initiative at this point.
Yep.
did the rest of us hear a commotion?
Yeah, you hear a commotion, but you all said you were nowhere near this, right? So you hear a commotion
I
from across
definitely
town
wasn't.
and can't be sure of what it is.
oh, it's a village.
Yeah,
not a town.
across
Where
village.
Oh
It's what, like a block away?
You said nowhere near. You made it clear you were not anywhere nearby.
That's true.
You ran.
But can we see them in the distance, or
No, you were not around for this.
fair enough?
Awesome.
What happens in Deegan stays in Deegan.
Oh shit! I fucked that up.
All right. So what are we rolling for initiative?
Hold on one sec.
Is this individual initiative? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and yeah. So you would roll your D8 plus whatever the speed of your action is. So if you're attacking, it's your weapon speed. If you're doing if you're trying to do some normal thing, like I'm going to throw a punch or something, it would be 2. If you're trying to throw someone off of you, it would be 2. Any sort of natural action is 2.
What's the rules for dual wielding?
You roll
Is
2
that-
different D8s plus their modifier and plus the modifiers, and then you re-roll once they both resolve.
And then you get penalties to hit, right?
Yes.
Is that -2, -4?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I need initiatives from you guys. Okay. Ooh, that's no good. Well, no good for me. John Locke, what are you doing?
I'm trying to decide if I want to dual wield or not.
Decide now.
No, I'm just gonna go short sword. So that's D12. What was it?
D8
D8?
plus 3, I think.
And then -1 for my initiative
Yeah.
for Dex, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Cool. So
Oh,
John goes
gee,
at
my dagger.
Jade goes at
D8
5.
plus 2.
Yeah, John goes at 8. Okay. So, Big Brute number 3 goes at the same time as Jade Catspaw. Jade, you are face down on your belly, with the guy kind of sitting on top of you. Big Brute number 3 is coming up from the side of Locke, and tries to just like tackle him. Ooh. And Locke sidesteps him as he comes.
I can never tell with those noises, like the ooh. I don't know if that's good for me or like I don't know who that's bad for.
Don't worry about it then. Jade, what are you doing?
I'm gonna get up and try
He's
to.
sitting on you.
I'm going to.
Even after I stabbed him.
Well, he hasn't gotten to his turn yet.
All right.
I'm gonna take my free arm and punch him in the nuts. So
Like,
that
just
called
reach
shot.
behind your
One
back
set
and
of balls to
punch
another.
like that. Okay, I could see that being a possibility. Give me a roll to hit. I'm going to give you penalty of 4 for the awkwardness of... No, penalty of 2 for the awkwardness of the blow.
But
'Cause his
plus
nuts
2
are
because
kind of
he's
right
well
there.
endowed, right?
His nuts are right there.
Yeah, his nuts are
His
right
nuts
there.
are right there.
So
Neil,
D20 plus
2013
Your
6.
go
face, his
D20 plus
nuts,
6.
all in each other.
Oh, D20 plus 6.
Yeah, do it.
Oh my god!
Oh, this is beautiful. Roll a critical resistance check. It's on the lower left side of the character sheet. D20 plus whatever your critical resistance is.
This is terrible.
This is my favorite party ever.
This is a terrible idea.
All these 2s and 1s are... Okay,
There.
you pass. You're fine. You just miss badly. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Do you have the initiative table somewhere we can see it, or is it just on stream?
It's just on stream, sadly. I was working on a way that would work this way, but it hasn't... I don't know, blah, blah, blah. Jade, give me an initiative roll. What are you doing?
I'm going to try to get up and either punch him or stab him with a dagger, depending on if he lets go of me.
Alright, so you can try and get him off of you?
Yeah.
Okay, so D8 plus 2. Well, I guess just D8 for you. Just D8. Because you're actually just trying to stand up, so that's not a problem. 2.
It's better.
So you go next, actually. Opposed strength check, and he has his weight helping him out since he's sitting on you. So he'll get a slight bonus.
Okay.
Oh, roll a strength check. Oh yeah, you totally get him off of you.
Okay.
You manage to like shift and push, and between the sword in the back and that you get him off, and you kind of get to your feet. Give me an initiative check, and what is your next action?
Going to try to stab him with a dagger.
Okay. Initiative, D8 plus 2.
2.
The dagger is nice and fast.
Wait, are you still on the ground?
3. No, he got to his feet.
Oh, okay.
John Locke.
Is anybody drawing weapons?
No. You and
Okay.
Jade are the only one with weapons right
Is
now.
this guy still on the ground? Like the guy that I
no,
just
he's
stabbed?
on his, like, in the process of getting tossed off of her, he got to his feet.
Okay. I'll just go at him again,
Okay. You're still at back attack, so roll to hit.
but not
No
surprise.
no
So
surprise,
D6,
so just
D20 plus 6.
yes, sir. Oh,
Oh.
sweet Jesus, an apple pie.
Oh my
1,
God.
2, triple plus back
Yay.
attack. So that would be 5d6.
I think he's
Holy shit.
dead.
Yeah, roll
Pretty
5d6.
Dead.
So
20.
That's a lot.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
This
you
is-
slice through like the base of his neck, and the short sword comes out the front, and he dies instantly. There's a slight gurgle as you pull out the sword, but it shuts off pretty fast. He falls to the ground, dead.
Turn and brandish my bloody sword at the rest of them.
Roll initiative. Or unless you're waiting.
I mean, is it possible for me to ready an attack and then if they like piss their pants and run to not follow through with it?
You can cancel an action at any point.
Okay, yeah, that's what I want to do then.
Okay.
So it was D8 plus 2.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. The second big brute, the guy who hasn't had a chance to do anything yet, leaps in for a tackle on you as well, and hits. And what's your AC?
Who's he tackling?
You.
My AC is 13.
13. What?
Dex bonuses, man. I have
For
16
realsies?
dex.
Shit. Okay, he misses you. Damn it.
Damn.
All right. He.
Universe foil.
Yeah. He goes for a tackle, and you kind of like sidestep this guy as well, and he misses
I
you.
go, ole.
Completely. Yeah, it's definitely one of those. All right, Jade, you go at the same time as Big Brute number 3, who has gotten to his feet again and is aiming a kick for John's nuts.
Just let it happen.
Damn it! So close to the 18. So close to the 18. Big Brute 3 tries to kick you in the nuts and misses. Jade, what are you doing?
I'm going to try to stab at Big Brute number 3.
All right, roll to hit. I'll give you a
D20
flanking bonus on that,
plus-
so D20 plus 3. 7. No,
Yeah.
5. 5 is the number I'm looking for.
5.
17 is a stab. D4.
Oh, yeah. Hey, we're really good at killing unarmed people.
We've been in the wrong business. We're really bad at stealing shit.
Oh god.
We should all just become fighters.
Okay.
We were never
you
cut out
stab
for
him
thieves.
in the ribs with your knife, and he grunts, but it does not go down.
Which one was that?
Big Brute
Number
number 3. One
Was
who
he the guy that tried to...
kick you in the nuts. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
It's your turn, Jade. Wait, you don't have nuts. No, John. Sorry,
I'm really
Jade. Roll
confused now.
initiative. John, do your. Tell me what you want to do. Well, actually, hold on. Let Jade roll first. What are you doing, Jade?
Yeah.
I'm gonna ready for another dagger attack.
4. So Jade goes next.
Jade goes again?
Yeah, Jade goes again.
I gotta roll better on my initiative, man.
Yeah, that's the whole point of the system. Jade, what do you stab him again?
Yep.
Do it. Roll the hit.
So that would be another plus. Wait, no. No, it wouldn't be a +5. It'd be a. I just blanked out as to where the sheet.
D20 plus 5. Just D20 plus 5.
Okay. Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh, shit!
4d4. 13. Yeah, you stab him in the throat, and he drops to the ground, and the last guy starts to back away, hands in the air, says, whoa, it's enough. I don't need any
Right.
trouble here.
I like grab Jade by the arm or something and start running for the woods.
We're gonna run off to the woods.
The woods are actually quite a ways to the north. They're like
Well,
an
is
hour out of
there-
town.
I mean,
Couple hours out of
something
town.
like out of town, you know.
We're gonna run out of town.
Yeah, but
out of
this
town-
is out of town is kind of like open, grassy area.
It's all open grass. Great.
Yeah, look at the map.
Damn,
It's true.
it is true. I hate. Dang, why did it have to
It's not like I mean, it's not just like flat plains. It's not Kansas, but you know, there's some cover. There are trees about and there are hills about here and
wherever like
it's
the
pretty
nearest
flat.
cover is.
be? Yeah.
All right, you guys book it out of town looking for cover.
Well, we can
Okay, the
keep
rest of the
money.
party.
Jesus.
Rest of the party. What do you do?
Well, there's probably a crowd gathering because they just murdered 2 people, right?
Well, yeah, but you're not
Self-defense,
there.
man.
You're in a different part of the village right now. You hear about it later, if we get to later. Actually, hold on. It's been an hour. We gotta run. We gotta do our last break, and then we'll hop into the last segment of our show.
Yeah.
So we'll see you
That's
guys all
funny.
in 3 to 5 minutes.
Them 20s.
See you guys soon.